Phil also was talking about when a team knows it's going to be in the playoffs, like you gentlemen did at the beginning of the year, there's a certain process you go through. Is that process pacing?
Not pacing in the sense of not going out and trying to win every game that you play, but realizing that the NBA season and in particular when you have plans to win a championship in the NBA, it's a marathon, and I don't know of any marathon runners that have sprinted from start to finish.
Right.
Marathons you have to pace the 26 miles the right way.
Mm-hmm.
Or you're going to be out of gas by the time you get to the finish. And so, it's not about not giving our best effort throughout the regular season, but it's recognizing that, we have to have some gas left in the tank at the end. We have to be healthy, and we have to be able to finish strong, and that's how you win.
Derek, on that note, the one thing that has really amazed me since Phil came here is you can look at how many times you guys put together these winning streaks in March, and consistently over a decade, this team under him plays terrific in March. Is that a byproduct of the triangle? Is it a byproduct of the mental side of it? What would your thought be there?
I'd say it's a little bit of all those things. I think his leadership style and his coaching style, just bodes well for, consistency. You're not gonna see a lot of dramatic highs and lows. But you're going to see nice, steady, quality basketball over time. And, he doesn't over-coach us, over-manage, over-analyze things as the season goes on. And, it helps us hear his voice better, as the season moves into this part. I think since he's been in L.A. and I've been in L.A., we've generally had a heavy home schedule early, traveling a lot throughout the winter. And then springtime comes and we're back home a lot. And, I think that helps us as well in terms of really being good in March and April.
When you think, my lesson, when you think about that, about his philosophy, not getting too high, not getting too low, did you have an appreciation for that those first couple of years when he was here? Or did it take leaving to Utah and coming back before you really had a great appreciation for what you're saying now?
I think I had a great appreciation for it early on. But to be frank, I think it was even greater, in leaving and then coming back. Because when I left, I got the experience of working with other coaches and seeing and observing different leadership styles and coaching styles. And, you can see the difference and you can feel the difference. And I think as a player, you appreciate even on those days where, like today, he really annoyed us and got on our nerves a lot.
But in a good way?
No. But I think, as a player, you learn to appreciate that there's a method to the madness and there's a reason why he does things the way he does them. And the results obviously speak for themselves. And, we feel like we're getting closer to putting ourselves in a position to be where we want to be at the right time.
Why did he get on your nerves today?
You can ask him if you're. I'd say that I'm not a marathon runner. I'm a basketball player, and I think he got the two in reverse today.
A little while ago when you were talking about pacing and things like that, and hearing voices, it also pays to have veteran leadership like yourself that can also express your thoughts.
Yeah, I think I try to lend my voice when necessary or at the right time, and 99 out of 100 times I'm speaking on behalf of the group. Very rarely am I speaking only for myself. I try and say things that are going to be helpful to us as a whole, and I think my guys appreciate that, and they appreciate the fact that myself as well as Kobe when he's healthy, or all of our guys when we're healthy, we're out here on the practice floor every day and we're trying to get better. All those things add up to being a part of a really good team.
Hey Derek, of all the variables that determine an NBA championship, where do you put home court advantage within that context? Where do you weigh that with all the other things that go into play?
I put it towards. If there was a list of 5 things, I put it towards the bottom. Right. In terms of if you believe that you can be a champion, I don't know how much stock or effort that you'd put into that one, to be honest.
So
I don't know.
what's above it?
I got to wrap this up.
Okay. Yeah, it's last.
Yeah, I mean, I think you've seen teams benefit from it. You know, I mean, we benefited from it last year. The Celtics benefited from it in '08. But at the end of the day, I mean, if you want to win, got to be able to go anywhere at any time and win, man. It's just that simple.